Hey, what's up, gang? What's going on, everybody? Serious stream. Serious stream from me. Not really. It doesn't need to be. Do you know, I don't even have a Scum profile set up. This is why we're on a black screen right now. And that's probably a reflection of what's going on, in my opinion. What's going on? Fernando, Mickey Ropes, EO, hell yeah, PK. I saw Pistol there somewhere. I don't know if Diamond's around. What's going on, Mythic, dude? What's bloody going on? We have a Scum stream set up. I was just a little bit late because I was building a news desk. I was building a news desk. Um, I don't know if I like the news desk or not, but hey, chef, check a luck or get fucked. That's the fucking. That's the feeling. That's the feeling of the stream. What do you think of my news desk? I threw this together in about like 4 minutes. And there's like a little bit missing up there, which bothers me. No, I know. It's just if I know I need a booster seat, but if I make myself, I'm in a circle here, and then like you can't see like my arms disappear and stuff like that. We could it probably looks better like this, but yeah, I really wanted to make a nice looking news desk, but it didn't work out. All right, so you're gonna have to leave this. We may not even use the news desk. All right, little kid trying to get to the biscuit jar. Serious stream. No, not really. I just wanted to do this for multiple reasons. One is like a bit of a timestamp as to where we're at. You look like a perv looking through the window. Nice. Good start. Good start, everybody. Good start. Good stuff. Good stuff. But I've just been getting a lot of questions um, everywhere, to be honest, regarding me and Scum and all that kind of stuff. Likes to play Scum game on my console, but it's just PC platform. See, that's something we can talk about today as well. And I just thought we might talk about everything, and I might even try to play the game a little bit. Let me just switch screens real quick. I'm quite conscious of that news screen is a very loose screen, so whatever I alt tab to is what you're going to see. So let me just make sure I've got no sensitive information open, which I don't think I should. So this is also going to end up being a bit of an edited video. I thought I might stream this. And I want to play a bit of Scum as well, but you are going to see the complexity as to why it's hard for me to play Scum at the moment as well. So we'll cross that bridge in a minute. But I thought, since this is going to be an edited video, let's qualify me a little bit. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I've got a plan here, but I also don't have a plan. So let's say let's do a bit of red ram qualifying. I don't have a hotkey for the news desk. I've got an alt tab to get to the news desk. Let's go back to the news desk. So if you don't know who I am, so I'm Red Rum the Gamer. I'm sure all ever you here do know, but this is going to be an edited video after. So just to qualify me, I've been playing Scum since day dot. Basically, on this account alone, I don't know if you can see there, I've got 5,256.8 hours in this game. So I've got a fair amount of skin in the game, and this is just on this account. I actually own 3 accounts, and in the early days of Scum, I had 7 accounts. When you could do family sharing, I would play off 7 accounts at once, believe it or not. So just you know, I've got a fair amount invested into this game. I also think it's probably worthy. So in here is my head in the way. So stream-wise, this actually blows my mind. Stream-wise for Scum, 570 streams. 570 streams and 97 edits. And that doesn't include short videos or anything like that. So that's 97 edited videos, all of which I'm proud of. 570 streams, maybe some of them I'm not proud of, but you know, I've invested a fair amount into this game. I really have. Um, so that's just a little bit of the background on myself there. And yeah, I don't know if it says how many hours I've played of late. Normally it says how many hours you've played recently, but it would be 0 hours recently. So, but yeah, the first thing I wanted to kind of talk to people about and show people, particularly for the people that say to me, well, why are you playing Hunt Showdown, or why are you doing this, or why aren't you playing Scum, or whatever. Let me just turn my fucking aircon down. Hang on a bit. So the main reason I'm not playing, and I'll show you why, is not to do with how I feel about the game so much. And it probably has everything to do with this. It's one of the main things for me is the servers. I have nowhere to play. I literally have nowhere to play. Even if I wanted to play, I've got nowhere to play. And so what do I need to play? The first thing I need is population. There's not one English speaking server in the top 10. There's a Canadian PvE server in the top 20, another PvE server in the top 20. So 2 PvEs in the top 20. Noob friendly, 1.3 loot, 2 times loot, noob friendly. It's just not how I like to play the game. I like the raw version of the game. Look at this. So 2 English speaking servers in the top 30, both PvE. 4 English speaking servers in the top 40. One of them's 10 times loot no max. No offense, Scumblack, but I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. This is a Thai server. Out of Singapore, a Thai server, which I just know is going to be high loot, bot shoppy kind of stuff. 3 times no max, and then we get the first official, 44, which I couldn't play on anyway because of my ping. So that's my fault for where I live. I'm Australian, so there's just nowhere to play. Now, my favorite server in the world is Fozzie's server, and I hope Fozzie takes this as a positive thing. This is my favorite. Hey, Santana, what's going on? Keeps trying to crash, all right. So Pistol's telling me the server's trying to crash, the stream's trying to crash. Let me just let that catch up. I'm dropping frames. Hey, Santana, what's going on? Channel number one though, hell yeah. I'm just gonna let the stream catch up. It's dropping frames. I'm not actually sure why. It hasn't dropped frames all week. You're gonna have to tell me how bad it is going, because I can't tell. What the fuck are we dropping frames for? Hey, Variant, what's up, dude? Tell me if it's buffering, gang. It shouldn't be doing anything, but it's not. And I think we're gonna have this trouble. Throughout. Let me also get Steam on streamer mode. How do I do streamer mode? So Pistol can't write some rude messages and appear on the screen. I don't know how to do streamer mode. It should do it on its fucking own. Fuck me. Are we buffering? So we're stable. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm on camp internet. Buffering hard a couple minutes. Okay. Well, hopefully it settles down. Where I am, I'm on a mine site at the moment. Most people know that. But there's nothing I'm doing. Stop it! Stop buffering. That message I took about 3 minutes. And anyway, let's plot on. So this is my favorite server to play on, which is Fozzie's. I never send rude messages. Yeah, right. This is where I like to play, and I think this is just par for everything at the moment. Like server numbers are low. I would expect with 1.0 for Fozzie's server to hit max. I really would, which is 70 at the moment. And I've just got nowhere to play. So this is why I'm not playing at the moment. So this server, in my peak time, and I understand I'm Australian, in my peak time is hitting like 6 players. And then for me to try to find like an Australian version of official, we're peaking at like 17. So this isn't why I'm playing. If there was population I could play, I know a lot of people like PvE and stuff like that, and I don't mind the PvE bit, but you know me, I want the game in its natural form. I want to fight people. I want to like raid and shit, or like be attacked, have interactions, all that kind of stuff. So this is the primary reason why I'm not playing the game, and why it's just nowhere for me to play. Honestly, nowhere for me to play. And I think that's probably because everyone's off doing other things, because the hype for 1.0 has been so long, and it's been so long since we've had an update, that the community's just not playing. So if I'll log into Fozzie's now, and we'll have a bit of a run around and whatever. But there's still multiple things I want to talk about. Can we get a server list? please. I don't even remember where I left off on this service. So, but yeah, so just for full understanding there, for most people, I'm not actually that upset with the game. I can entertain myself like fucking here, as long as there's people to fight and bases to raid and things to pick and a reason for me to gather resources and do stuff. But if there's no one, like, what do I want to fucking get screwdrivers if there's no one's base to try to pick or something like that? And I think that's one of the primary things going on at the game at the moment. So many people are just disappointed with where we're at currently and are just not playing. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long. I wanted to also, how much money have I got? Minus 1887. Holy dooly. So I think the other thing as well is I made my own servers, as everybody knows. So I didn't, I tried to make my own servers to entertain people and entertain myself. So it's not like I was just sitting back that whole time thinking, just saying what the problem was. I was trying to create fun for other people, trying to create fun for myself. I think I was still at Fozzie's the last time you logged on. Yeah, it was definitely before wipe. I haven't really played since the wipe. But I created my own servers. One's still running now, which is a super hardcore server, which I'm not going to try to promote. That's not what I'm about. So yeah, I haven't just been sitting back complaining the whole time. I've been doing stuff as well. I sure hope there's new NPCs more that do more than just walk in a straight line. Me too. Me too, and I thought we might just have a look. I thought we might just have a look at that. Let's do that. Let's bloody do that. So if you look on the just doing some alt tabbing, and I don't know if my internet's going to hold up here. I've took a big break too, Red Room, been busy with other things, somewhat Scum related. Yeah, and I think it's Hey Gary H, how are you, brother? How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. So yeah, I think I'm not even subscribed to Game Pies. How funny is that? So I just firstly, this YouTube channel's a little lackluster, to be honest. Plenty of behind the scenes. Where was it where they...
Hello, everyone, and greetings.
So this was March. So 2 months ago, March. So March is where they did this update. March community
Hello,
address.
everyone, and greetings from our studio here in Zagreb, Croatia. As we are approaching Q2, more and more of your questions started popping up. But also, more and more details are becoming clear to us as well. So we decided to be more open and address some of them. Starting.
So this was the update where we bought in Like fucking camo that no one wanted. A bow that no one gave a shit about. We put a rent button on the servers and they just said they won't be doing console for 1.0 for good reasons and valid reasons and stuff like this. This is the bit that I think really killed it to the point where I just can't play anymore until 1.0 because they said they wanted to be more open and more transparent, but I feel like it was more like Cloak and Dagger and then they wiped everything and didn't provide sufficient reason as to why. And the community got upset, myself included, and just thought, well, fuck it. Why am I going to play anymore? This is the point I stopped playing when I feel like how they said they were going to be more transparent or whatever. If they just came out and said, apologies, guys, we have to wipe, here's the reasons. And it was probably around the anti-cheat. And I don't know if they put that message out, but I missed it. But this was the point that the game died in its current state, in my opinion. The trash ghillie was cool, but I've never made one because I can't be bothered. But then within their channel, it's like so hit and miss in here, hey? Like they don't. Who wrote that? Just their marketing is not their forte, says Santana, and I totally agree. And then they bought out this Twitch competition, which is cool. That $5,000 address, and I got invited to that as well. And thank you for the invite. And these guys have been good to me, and I hope they see this video that'll come out as not being negative but factual. But I think the rollout of this, the Word document style promotional material that they put out was so bad. And then everybody just felt like this competition's just smoke and mirrors. It's to distract you from the fact that we're delaying things. But in saying that, I watched this competition for the first time last night, which was 2 a.m. for me, and it was actually really cool. I watched Lathias kick some ass. Raykit, I thought, did really well. I watched Mr. Game Hunter be heartbroken at his performance, and actually, it all meant something to those guys. So I think the competition is cool, and you need to do more stuff like that. Like not the big Scum League thing. You need to do more stuff like this. So the competition itself is cool, but I think the community itself took it as a delay tactic. And the way you rolled it out was really bad. Mate, if you need me to make some thumbnails and shit for you, I'll fucking do it for free. I'm sure you don't want me to do that, but pay someone to make some promotional material. AI could do a better job. It was really very below standard. So let's look at, oh god, this is what I didn't want to do. I'm showing you screens. I'm showing you screens where it's danger. I don't want to show you. I don't want to show you too much inside of my computer because you never know what's going to pop up. How do I work my computer? Misspelled. What was misspelled? Tell me what was misspelled. What was misspelled, Santana? Gumdev News. Oh, I didn't realize within that. Make community address. Just fumbling my way through. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. So the material I was after was on that page. So the May community address is here. I don't know if it's going to work out, but Like, who's building these things? Why do we need two of the same picture? So I haven't even looked at this May community address. I've only seen what people are talking about in shorts here or there, and what people have said. And I want to talk later about some other more complex things, maybe like the puppets and stuff like that. Let's see. I'm just gonna have a look at this live. I know a lot of people have. You've probably seen it on people's content and stuff like that, but I haven't actually watched this, so we're gonna go through this together.
Hello everyone, long time no see. As you can see in the title of this video, it is time for another community address, where we delve into what we've been up to and things to come. So let's get into it. To start off, we have the news on anti-cheat that was supposed to be released last month. As stated in the dev update, we require more testing on it before we release it, but we can now share what it is that awaits you. Scum is switching from easy anti-cheat to BattleEye anti-cheat system. With the new and better anti-cheat system, we are looking forward to a brighter, cheat-free future for Scum.
Which is sweet. Like, I love officials and stuff like that, but I would never play on an official because, yeah, Cheetah Central. In fact, you would have seen the video where the devs came and cut the head off the cheetah that cheated on me in official, and it was a beautiful thing. It really was a beautiful thing. A really great show by Game Pies, but yeah, they've been plagued, in my opinion, plagued. Pistol gone to bed. Take it easy, dude. I'm knackered after yesterday. So Pistol's team, Crystal Palace, won the, what is it? FA Cup yesterday. FA Cup. So GG. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy.
Now let us focus on 1.0. As we have already said in the previous community address, some features are out in order to have 1.0 released on time. So we will now go deeper into it. To start, the two biggest features that will come with 1.0. The one you have seen the most, which is a complete overhaul of the Scum island, with extra optimizations and QoS.
See, this is one of the things that gets me, right? Is everybody's fucking frothing over this, right? But the game was beautiful before. Was anyone particularly unhappy with the way it looked before? I thought it looked great. And then, and thought maybe we could work on more like content and things to do and stuff like that. Like, I don't give a fuck about the trees and the grass and shit. And everybody's frothing over it, posting, oh my God, this and that. I don't give a fuck about the trees and shit. Couldn't care less. It looks great before. And this is the kind of thing where everybody's just taking their promotional material and like, oh my God, oh, oh, look at what's coming out. I don't care. And that's just my opinion, but it doesn't sell it to me whatsoever.
Oil improvements such as better foliage rendering, expect huge changes from how you move to the PvP meta. Next are the NPCs. Finally, the one you requested the most, a true near-peer danger on the island. In both single-player and multiplayer, no place will truly be safe unless you are armed and dangerous, because they will be.
Everybody's saying it, or maybe no one's saying it, but I'm going to say it. Surely we can get a little fucking jump out the way, like, ooh, go and take some cover kind of stuff. I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I like what you're doing there. Take a look at Deadside. I think Deadside's NPCs are wicked. And I know you're going to get better at that. I think it's great, and I think you've just caved to it though because everyone's asking for it. But I really hope they don't run in a straight line for long. I really, really, really hope.
Major improvements have been done on the tutorial side as well, so it will be the best time to get into Scum or a good refresher for you veterans.
Mate, Dina can fuck off. Dina can fuck off. I don't care. Dina can fuck off. If you play Scum and you know Dina, you would agree. I challenge anyone in the chat right now to say they don't agree. Dina can get fucked.
A good refresher for you veterans. We also have the last of the vehicles returning. Both the Mariner and the tractor are returning to the island.
We had them before. We had them before.
The system will receive a huge upgrade, as you will be able to create your own quests on your own server and set them through in-game for your own community. 1.0 will also include the biggest and heaviest pass of bug fixing, optimizations, and QoL improvements we have ever.
Hang on, what did I miss there? She can, as far as we're concerned, but other people play the game. I always liked Dina, but I'm weird. Get out of here, Santana. Get out of here. What did I just miss there? They're saying you can make your own quests. I think that could be cool.
The quest system will receive a huge upgrade, as you will be able to create your own quests on your own server and set them through in-game for your own community.
Yeah, but what would that mean? Like you can say, find me a bike tire instead of finding me some tape? Like my favorite quests were the ones where you're just like fucking with like aircons and shit like that, or phone booths or whatever, because it was something to do other than just find me some tape. So I can't. PK, I don't know. You're in here. Is that what it'd be? Surely we won't be able to dictate to it. I don't know, like touch something or maintain something. It'll just be find me a fucking. I don't know. What's something rare? Yeah. So yeah.
1.0 will also include the biggest and heaviest pass of bug fixing, optimizations, and QoL improvements we have ever done. And
It's a very blanket statement, but I am a big supporter of anything. Optimizations is always a good thing. See, that's the kind of thing I don't care about the trees and the foliage and that. If you optimize, optimization for me is a big thing, and I'm wholeheartedly on board for optimizations.
And finally, last but certainly not the least, server files. You will be able to host your own servers to play with your friends on any machine you want. This will also be accompanied with a new server browser. And now, as we have.
So what does that mean exactly? Like, if we break that down, what does that mean? Does that mean mods? Does server file mean mods? So let's just say in DayZ, I could have a helicopter if I want that can be put on autopilot. Could someone put a helicopter in Scum? Could someone make me a minicopter like what does that actually mean? Who can anyone answer that? Is server files modifications? Could I build my own map? Could someone build a new map? Is that what that means? If that's what that means, then that's the most exciting thing. And then we're just relying on other people to make the game great. It's only hosting your own server. You can host your own server and open to recon possibly. Mods aren't coming, so all right. So that's not mods. That's not mods? Put something in the comments if you know otherwise, but I'm getting good information here that's not mods.
And now, as we have mentioned before, and let us remind each other, 1.0 is bringing so much that there is another thing coming with it, a full wipe. To make sure all of the changes are correctly implemented and have a good level field for all players on release. With it, we are truly bringing Scum to a stage where we can finally look at it as a finished game, and we cannot wait to share it with you guys. But that does not mean we are done here. No, no, no. As stated, our development and support for Scum will continue well beyond 1.0, as we and you have still so much we want to introduce as stated over the years. So let us have a look at the roadmap for the rest of the year.
So there's just so many content creators getting this information and just pumping their excitement. I'm not excited, eh? There's nothing in there that I can see. It's been so long since the last big update, and I'm terrified. Like, I could play the game today and be happy with it. I just need people to fight, and I don't think this is going to bring the people back. There's nothing in it. The tractors aren't going to bring anyone back. Fucking the new Dina system's not going to bring anyone back. The planes aren't going to bring anyone back. The NPCs, people will come and have a look, but it's not going to keep them. I'm genuinely terrified. Genuinely. And I'll eat my words, and I hope I do, but I'm genuinely terrified that this is, it's so much hype, and I can't see it living up to it, eh? I can't see it living up to it. The devs have to allow it. The stream mod manager allowed community to create a tool. 1.0 GM Tokyo, what's going on? 1.0 looked like ChatGPT generated the script. I mean, I don't know shit about fuck. I couldn't make a great game like this. It's a beautiful game and I love the game, but so I can't comment on just my view as a player and someone that, like, this has been my favorite game ever, and it was. I just hope it continues to be so. But you're scaring me, eh? Two kinds of things excite me: custom quests and NPCs. But that hinges on what the AI is like. Do they mention crossplay? No, because they're not going to console. They've already said they probably will go to console, but they tried to outsource it and it didn't work out. And I don't think they mention it in here. Let's see what this roadmap looks like.
In Q3, we will release a new update including more stuff such as diseases, armor class rework, NPC upgrades, more quests, and hipfire rework.
Q2. So we're in Q2 right now, right? So they're saying before the end of the financial year, we'll get the fancy looking trees and shit, the NPCs that walk in a straight line, server files, the tutorial, custom quests, optimizations. The only thing I'm kind of interested in there is, let's see what the NPCs do, and the optimization sounds good. But
Rework. Q4 will introduce even more quest types, a long needed inventory rework, more crafting recipes,
did I
more
miss something?
weapons,
Hang
and a
on.
long needed inventory. Will introduce armor class rework. Q3, we will release a new update including more stuff such as diseases, armor class rework, NPC upgrades, more quests, and hipfire rework.
I think they summed it up there the most. In Q3, we'll bring you more stuff. More stuff.
Q4 will introduce even more quest types, a long needed inventory rework, more crafting recipes, more weapons, and the long awaited Wild Hunter NPC. We cannot wait to show you all of these in action as
And the Wild Hunter NPCs. That interests me.
NPC. We cannot wait to show you all more weapons and the long-awaited Wild Hunter NPC. We cannot wait to show you all.
So by the end of the year, 7 months, but in the next 7 months, we'll see Wild Hunter NPCs. I hope that's something amazing. That interests me. I'm kind of excited about that. Like, yeah. Wild Hunter NPCs. Inventory rework, new weapons, I don't care. New items, I don't care. New quests, I don't care. Armor rework, I don't care. NPC upgrades were cool. Maybe they won't walk in a straight line by the end of Q3. Wild Hunter NPC scans cool. But, yeah.
NPC. We cannot wait to show you all of these in action as we approach them. With all of this, we are entering a new era for Scum. But for now, a little bit more patience. And until next time, I'm out.
I feel like we've been nothing but patient and, yeah. I don't know, maybe are my expectations too high? Are my expectations too high? I just didn't, I didn't, I haven't seen anyone post an honest opinion yet. And I think everybody's too scared to say what they think. I think everybody's too scared that they're not going to get invited to the content creator competitions. They're not going to get invited to the content creator rollouts. So they're all just floundering around with like, oh, here's the roadmap. Look at this NPC. And I'm looking at it thinking, fuck me. And honestly, I don't care. Like, if expressing my opinion doesn't get me invited to content creator competitions and stuff like that, like, I don't really care. I would like to be invited to future ones. I don't even know if any of them will listen to it. Like, hear me saying this. I would like to be invited to future ones, but I just can't. I'm just sick of looking at everybody's stuff and everybody's sucking dick. And I don't mean everybody. Like, I see Lithias put out open thoughts on what he thinks. I've seen Feudal do suggestions and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just a little bit sad where we're at the moment. I'm really a little bit sad. I want this game to be great. And I want nothing but the best. And I want to have 100 people in a server. And I want to have like interactions with people and love the game. But I'm terrified. Mod support would open up modders' creativity in the support of the game. Look how many games boomed. Yeah, so let me just do a bit of heavy old tabbing. Wild Hunters dude they teased looks like a native with a headdress. What is a Wild Hunter? How do I find that? Where is that tease, dude? Where did they tease that? On the Twitter? Is that on the tweets? Let's look at some teasers. Firstly, you got what is this? Looks like a bunker. We've already got 2 types of bunker. Be cool if I could make that my base. That's the NPCs walking in a straight line. Building interiors. Like, that staircase looks no good. It's only marginally. It doesn't impress me at all. I know that's probably blurry. It just looks the same as before to me. Planes, boxing and shit. Like this thing with like guns shooting. Like we've been shooting guns at planes. We've been shooting guns at planes. This. This is the thing I was talking about. Look at this promotional material. If you can take one piece of primary feedback from me at all, that looks horrendous. My 9-year-old could have made that in Word. Your promotion needs to be stepped up. You've got a content creator competition and you fucking made it in Paint 3D. Honestly, when I saw that rolled out, I thought, oh my God. What the heck? What the heck? If they want mod support, then the modders will give us the new maps. Oh, imagine a new map, mate. Imagine a new map. Imagine a new map. Imagine even the same POIs just juggled around on a map like Rust does. I'll tell it like this. I feel like people are sick of hearing the negative, so I'll just shut up. Yeah, do you know what? And I've shut up forever. I never complain. I never complain, but people are pushing me as to why I'm not playing. So, and people say if you don't like it, don't play or whatever. That's the thing I'm scared of. That I'm just not going to play anymore, and then this game will fall by the wayside. It's like when you think how unreal the hipfire accuracy compared to with the aiming. What do you mean? What do you mean, Tokyo? I'm hoping to. What was that NPC called? That's fun. I stopped playing 2 years ago. Probably was main word. Jagex spending big bucks. I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten. What was the wild hunter? Scum wild hunter NPC? Oh my god, what the heck is this? Um, it's not this thing with the fucking big insect dick, is it? Is it this thing?
This is the aircraft carrier shelter you
Oh,
seized. Previously
stop!
owned.
Is it this thing? Travel hunter? I don't know. Because remember these things? Remember we were talking about these things? Whatever happened to these things? Whatever happened to these things? I don't know. It's is it in the tweet or is it? Solid view scrolls down. I love your unit of measurement. I don't know. I'm terrified, guys. I'm just doing something alt tabbed. So I think if we look at comparatively, so this is DayZ's chart and Techo bedtime red rum. Hit me up. We'll do take it easy, PK dude. Take it easy, brother. So this is DayZ's chart. So DayZ at this peak here was its full release, and then after its full release, it's just gone from strength to strength. And I think we can all agree that that's because of the modding. Before its full release, it was dead. 3,577 people. So Scum is killing it. Scum is killing DayZ at where DayZ was prior to its full release. So to me, that shows promise. I hope we see this in Scum, but I think it was the modders that did it, unfortunately. If anyone disagrees with me, let me know. But I think after the full release, the modders did they take over straight away in DayZ, or did it grow on its own and then modders took over? But DayZ's killing it, I think. It's absolutely trending up. I just hope, I hope Scum does the same. For the sake of Scum, I hope Scum does the same. I hope more than anything. So, yeah, any other thoughts from anyone else? Does anyone think like there's anything else that really should be looked at or considered or thought of? 61.6 in the last 24 hours. Yeah, exactly. So variant Scum will die if they don't open it to mods. It'll go off quietly into the night. That's what I'm scared of, dude. That's what I'm scared of. Smash the like button for your boy Red. Hey, L, what's going on, dude? What's going on? So at this point, I was gonna play me some Scum. I was as part of this stream. I was gonna play me some Scum, but I think this is gonna be a pretty good wrap up for the edited content that I'm gonna put out about this. With mods, it'll be huge for a long time. Agree. So I think I agree with you. Mods on PC and console base game equals solid. Well, you look at Hunt Showdown, and I know people are sick of me playing Hunt Showdown, but that game is amazing. It's a very different game. It's nothing like this. It's not in competition with this game. That's got console PC crossplay, and I think that's amazing. Great for the player base, great for everything. The dream of mine is that we can one day hit optimization. I would love nothing more. My dream for this game is I want to see 200 people in a server. What happened to prostitution at the traders? Yeah, where's the prozzies, mate? Where's the prozzies? Some of us, not me, but some of us want to pay for sex in the game. Like, come on. Animal taming, yeah, renting rooms. I'm sure it's coming. What's on PC and console of base game equals solid? Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, this is going to be turned into edited content. And at the tail end of this discussion, I was going to play Scum, but I just can't be bothered. Hey, I just don't have it in me to just log into a half dead server and run around when I know full wipe's coming and the pop's slow, and the only place I could play is PvE or a 10 times no mech server. Um, I just can't be bothered. I can't even be bothered enough to finish this stream playing the game. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't get me disinvited from content creator events. Devs, if you're mad at me, it's fine. I don't care. I would like for you to not be, but I just couldn't sit by and just watch everyone just fucking sucking dick over this thing. Oh my god. Oh, here's the roadmap. Oh, look at this fucking NPCs. Oh, it's just not right. I'm not feeling it whatsoever. Mr. Earl Grey, time for you to play Hearthstone. I downloaded it, dude. I'm left-handed, man. I can't rebind the keys. I downloaded it. I downloaded it to play it, but I can't rebind the keys, so I can't play it. I play left-handed. I use the mouse in my left hand like an absolute weirdo. Look at the new Xbox that'll be coming out, basically a PC box. Can't even play Steam games. You can even play Steam games. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. I think it's going to get real quiet for a while, unfortunately, till the mods start dropping. I think so too, Santana. I think so too. Even use the barber. Yeah, where's the barber? So, um, I think the mods will come at the point where the devs want to wash their hands of it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's coming. So I was going to play Scum. I'm not going to play Scum. I think it's going to be a poetic end to what's going to be this edited video, but I'm going to end this stream because I just can't even be bothered for the sake of the stream playing the game. I just know I'm going to run around and be bored because there's just nothing for me to do, no one to kill, no one to interact with. No point doing anything. No one's building any bases. I really can't be bothered. So I'm just going to end it there. I'm going to call it there. And I hate to be the bad news guy, but I'm terrified, guys. Forgot to say, I want a new IP game, Expedition 33 on Green Hell is a good one. Night out, take it easy, PK. Expedition 33, I've never heard of it. Can't take Green Hell. I need PvP, guys. Have they got PvP in these games? Streamed RPG. Okay, it's an RPG game. No PvP. Alright, gang. I'm ending this stream. I don't want to upset anyone that's a big Scum fan, but I'm gonna go play Hunt Showdown for a couple of hours. I'm looking for new games to play, so keep suggesting me games to play. I'm definitely looking for new things to play. It's not going to be Scum until 1.0 comes out. Come play Warzone with the PK. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Yeah, maybe PK. We can talk about that. Love you, Red. Time for homework. See you soon. Channel number 1. Take it easy, everybody. I'm ending the stream. I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to go play Hunt Showdown. I don't expect everybody to come and watch. I know it's not everybody's thing, but that's where I'm going to go. So maybe see you over there. Maybe see you there. Maybe not. It's up to you guys. Oh, I've shut the stream somehow. I can't even turn the stream off. How funny is that? I can't even end the stream. What a bloody noob. See you later, gang.